What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room. I'm back at you with another video. Guys, we had a fantastic week this week, and this is your market wrap-up. We're going to talk about all the trades that we did this week and how the market closed. But guys, I need to give a salute out to every single one of you Traders War Room Market Warriors. You absolutely destroyed it, and we did it together as a team. If you want to join the team, join the Discord platform, join the instant message platform. Come and get some with the Bulls. But right now, let's go ahead and talk about this week and talk about some of the trades we got into right now. Starting off with swings from last week, and don't forget to take a look at that time and date stamp because we keep it 100 around here. Apple, 235 entry, and boom, out, 630, guys. That's how it's done. DVN in at 270, closed out, boom, 885. Riding the momentum, text week, Meta, 250 enter. Team, we make it too easy, out at 450. Smaller account, we got you, battle. Out at 123, 2x, baby. And we don't just provide you alerts, we guide you through the trade. Tough situations like an average down, not an issue. And I say this time and time again, guys, patience pays. Join the team and come trade with me. The link's in the description, and you can always go to traderswarroom.com. Enough about what we did. How did the market do closing out this week? Here's your markets. It was an absolute bloodbath, and the yield spiked once again, showing no signs of inflation stopping or a pivot from the federal government. Every sector ended lower. There was no winners or gainers on today's sector performance. In individual stocks, there were some gainers. These are your top gainers. And of course, with all the blood, we had some losers. These are your top losers in individual stocks. Here's some 52-week highs. And of course, you got your 52-week lows. Let's get into some hot news. Semiconductor chips stocks are in trouble. So the Biden administration on Friday published a sweeping set of export controls, including a measure to cut China off from certain semiconductor chips made anywhere in the world with U.S. equipment, vastly expanding its reach in its bid to slow Beijing's technological and military advances. So this is big news, and you saw the semiconductor stocks take a tumble. So some news with airlines and airplane manufacturers. Southwest Pilots Union backs Boeing on MAX 7 and 10 certification extension. So the union, representing about 10,000 Southwest airline pilots, told Reuters on Friday it supports an effort in Congress to extend an exemption from modern cockpit alerting requirements for the Boeing 737 MAX 7 and MAX 10 airplanes. So definitely need to pay attention to Boeing and some of the airlines, specifically AAL, UAL, LUV, and Dallas, because this could have some implications on direction and sentiment going into next week and beyond with these particular tickers. And finally, can we say timber? Wall Street ends sharply lower as job reports cements rate hike regime. So basically, Wall Street fell sharply on Friday following a solid job reports from September that increased the likelihood the Federal Reserve will barrel ahead with interest rate hiking campaign many investors fear will push the U.S. economy into a recession. Guys, we're already in a recession, but it sounds a little odd, but what the market or the street was looking for is it was looking for the job report that would show slow down economy or not so much still a robust economy, and that would prompt the federal government to pivot on the rate hikes so that they slow on the rate hikes. That would have got the market to be extremely bullish. However, we got a solid job report which shows no signs of federal rate hiking stopping, and that was one of the reasons, that was the catalyst event for a lot of the cascading effect to the downside. All right, so let's take a look at some of the hottest charts that closed out this week and looking towards next week and beyond so we can capture some of those bangers to make some money. Twitter, I'm pretty bearish on this one. We're using the weekly charts so that we can see all of the levels going out of bird's eye view, but we wicked out pretty hard, showing some buyer's exhaustion. So I'm pretty bearish going into next week on this ticker, especially with litigation still ongoing with Tesla. On that note, let's go ahead and go into Tesla. Here's the weekly chart. I'm bearish on Tesla until they prove their delivery numbers and the Twitter drama is over. GSL, here's the weekly chart. I'm bullish on this one. I think supply and demand assists them in revenue, being a logistical and transportation type of stock. I think these guys are set up for success for pushing and elevated prices, which will make their bottom line elevated as well. Here's QSR weekly. I'm bearish on this. I believe we get continued downtrending pressure, and this is a particular tough sector to be in inside of the recession, being they're a restaurant quality sector type of particular ticker. So I think that they lose their averages here and we do not find support, and we'll find ourselves pushing below, making new lower lows. So JPM, this one's difficult. I'm 50-50 on this one because earning next week I think will be a tell sign for JPM plus the other financial sector as a whole. So I would like to think probably a little more bearish than bullish right now, but they could pull out some surprises. However, looking at the chart, it does have room to continue to the downside, and right now with the current sentiment overall, downtrend pressure is winning. So I would be leaning more to the bear side of the house, but we'll see what happens with earnings. AMD, and here's the weekly chart. I'm bearish on this. Chip news is not good, and with these new China restrictions, it's going to hurt a lot of these chip manufacturers. So we'll have to just follow the momentum, follow the flow, and play these by ear as they come. Here's Apple weekly chart. I'm bearish on Apple. However, I gotta be honest with you, I love buying Apple on a discount, and this is a long hold position, but I do see continuation to the downside, and anything below this level, in my opinion, is buy zones for shares long and potentially leap contracts pushing out. So I'll be looking to go in deep on any type of dips on Apple for sure, but short term bearish on this ticker as I think we got continued down pressure. All right, team, that's it. Please don't forget to take advantage of our birthday special for all access on Traders War Room. Right now, all October, get all alerts, all live trading channels, all the algos, and so much more. Sign up today, traderswarroom.com for more information. $15 gets you all access.